Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of devotion. And yesterday we saw the qualities of a realized soul and a great devotee whose mind is always fixed on the absolute truth, the supreme self. How does he behave? What all practices, what all qualities are seen in him? Whether it is devotion or knowledge or karma yoga or raja yoga or any other yoga, that doesn't matter much, but all these qualities are a must. This should be the natural state of my devotee, and thereby his mind will be always fixed in me only, the Absolute. Same thing continued today. We have discussed yesterday Amrit Ashtakam. These are 8 stanzas which are called to be nectar, essence of all the yoga Gita. In this renunciation, tyaga, yoga, knowledge and what not, everything is within this. And I shall tell you the secret of your Gita. Any sloka you take, if you go to the root of it, it gives you only one meaning. Sometimes some devotees went to Ramakrishna Paramahansa Deva, a great saint. They asked, Maharaj, हम लोगों को टाइम नहीं, we have no time to go through Gita. You are a great saint. And Ramakrishna also was illiterate. His heart was the Vedas. Whatever he said, it is supported by all the scriptures. Essence of life. It comes out from the heart, pure heart. That was Paramahansa Deva. He never studied Gita, but he gave one sentence answer. Gita teaches just the reverse of the word. Gita, tagi, tyag. Only renunciation, how to be detached from the world, how to renounce everything mentally till your ego and final identity, all these depend upon your renunciation. That is called discrimination, that is called dispassion, that is called abhyasa yoga, the practice, that is called also japa, repetition. Everything is in this one word, tyag, renunciation. Everything is, if you analyze properly, everything is in it. That is what I am always stressing upon. We have to understand the real meaning, the meaning of the depth of the meaning of the words. One word has become all this network of words. so many languages, one word only, and that is the name of God. Call it as you like. All the names and all the forms belong to Him only. So whatever He is, Lord Krishna is giving here in these 8 stanzas, it contains all the essence of not only Gita. Gita is the essence of all the Upanishads. Upanishads are essence of all the Vedas. Vedas are authentic declaration of life's vision. How is life, not only human life, how is the creation of life? That belongs to all the religions. Veda is not somebody's grandfather's property. It is the vision of life. So anybody who has a life, he will get all the secrets of life in the Vedas. That is the authority. And so Gita is essence of all these. And all these 8 verses, they are the essence of the whole Gita. Why to go to that extent? One word is essence of whole universe. All the scriptures you have to renounce. Tyagat Shantir Anantaram. The moment you renounce, the peace, eternal peace follows then and there. It has to be with you. So now the second we are discussing, it is the 14th sloka and second sloka of Amritastakam. Santushtaha satatam yogi yatatma dridha nischaya mayarpita mano buddhi yaha madbhakta same priya. He is very dear to me. He is my devotee, dear devotee, who has all these qualities. Santushtaha, contentment. See, one word contains everything in it. How can one be contented always who has all the satisfaction? Enough, enough. Who can say? Who has got no desires more than one, for one, more than one. That one is always present, ever present. So, if you dedicate to that one, then only you will be always contented. After reaching which, achieving which, nothing remains more to have desired for or to attain. So, if that is attained, then you are ever contented, and this is otherwise known as eternal bliss. Simple, the terms are different, meaning is the same. Internal meaning is the same. Santushtaha, who is contented. Without desires, only one can be contented. Desires, I have told you, are of 2 types, 2 categories. One goes on increasing, one species of desires. They are always multiple. they are always go on in multiplying and growing, ever growing. If you satisfy one, then 10 others will stand aside. We are also here, your friends. So desires are never fulfilled, but the opposite desires, a desire to have no desire, that is also a desire. Such desires, we have already discussed it again and again. See, just like human bomb, the person who carries the bomb, he will die and he will kill many a person. Similarly, the hailstones, they will destroy everything and in the end they dissolve into nothing. So similarly, some good desires are there which end all other desires, destroy all other desires. Those desires should be entertained, and thereby all the desires are gone and you are desireless. Only a desireless person can be satisfied in all conditions, or else he will be always having some cravings. And how does desire arise? When we feel something we lack, then only to fulfill that, when the feeling of incompleteness in us is felt within, then that is a natural tendency of everyone to fulfill the need. The need is called a desire. If at all we think I am the body, then body is limited. Limitations gives rise to the need of completion, because it is limited. If it is unlimited, there is no question of fulfilling any gap. So the first mistake we do, I am the body. I am a being, limited being with a form, some demarcating lines, and that's how we are limited, so incomplete, so there is a need of completion and there is a need of desire. Desire has to be fulfilled, then only we are completed, we are perfect. And in the root, I am the body. I am the body. Swami Sivanand Maharaj used to tell it again and again. शरीर को मैं मानना सबसे बड़ा पाप है, और ये पाप सारे पापों का बाप है. To take it for granted, I am the body, is the greatest sin, and this sin is the grandfather of all other sins, source of all other sins. Because of the body relations, we have all these relations in this world, not only with human beings, with all the creatures in the creation. We have relationship with everyone because of this body. And this is the root cause of relativity also. one in many, many in one. And this is the root cause of a misunderstanding also. Everything the scene changes. When you think the one, then many appears. When you think of the whole totality, then many parts appear. Which is true, which is wrong. Body idea is the first mistake we have done. So I like to sing a song. Of course, it is a cinema song. People take it in their sense, but I take it in my sense. Everything has a dual meaning. दिल गलती कर बैठा है, गलती कर बैठा है दिल, बोल हमारा क्या होगा. In the very beginning itself, I have made a mistake. Now tell me what will be my situation. Because of one mistake, all other mistakes I am bound to commit. Yes, sir.
Maharaj, so from a relative point of view, logically, should we understand that as far space and time is concerned, desire is there. So when space and time is not there, there cannot be any desire.
There cannot be
Any desire.
That is too far. That is also true. That is too far to be accepted. First of all, the body. Because of body, you feel time, space, conditions, situations, all the relations. Because of the body. If there is no body, there is no eye sense, limited eye sense. Where are the desires? Where is the time? Where is the space? Where is the mind? Without mind, where is the time? Where is the calculations? Where is the relations? Where is the changing? Mind is in the root cause. Mind is strongly tied up with the body. That is the knot. We are tied up so closely, just as a plastic. See this one. Make a knot and put it on the little fire, just little. It melts and becomes one. Can you make it separated from? Can you make it two? It will break up. This is how the mind has become one with, tied up with, melted with the body. Once I told you, as per the research of the great seers, when we go to sleep, we forget the body, mind forgets the body, and it rests for a while. And when it gets up, means it is active. Activation starts with body feeling, and that body feeling, mind pervades the body in and out in a 1,000th part of a second, and it thinks I am the body. It is so tied up with the body. And in dream, in the deep sleep, the tie becomes little loose. Body sense is there, but it is haphazard. That's how sleep walk, sleep eating, sleep talking, blabbering, all these happen. The senses are there, mind is there also, but it is resting. In the resting hours, you are aware if need arises, emergency comes, you get up, then are there. That's how instinctively mind does all these without full awareness. Little awareness is there. That is called instinct. That body feeling is there. Yes, sir.
Swamiji, is this I am the body idea, the idea of I am the body, is this already up on birth for a newborn baby? Or do we teach the baby?
No. We support it and we intensify it in the baby. It is already borrowed from the beginning of the creation. When you have become a being, you have separated yourself from the infinite limitlessness, ever-presence. You have accepted, I am limited being. I have a form, I have a name. And that continues till the end. As long as you have not melted this, you have not been one with the Absolute. This is called ego, this is called subconscious mind, this is called mind, this is called body feeling. All these are within this tie, within this knot. Everything is tied up with each other and it has become one. You cannot separate it easily. It is separated by the great sincere sadhaks, aspirants, and they attend. The moment the tie is untied, vidyante hridaya granthi siddhyante sarva sansayaha. When the tie is loosened and untied, then all the doubts are vanished. They vanish just like when the torchlight, before the torchlight, all the darkness, nobody knows where does it disappear. Yes, sir.
So, Maharaj, from a relative point of view, should we understand only this awareness, I am the body, is created, desire is there, or what? Awareness has got a relation with desire directly?
Awareness. Awareness of body or awareness of awareness. There are two kinds of awareness. One is awareness of body, I am body. That becomes very thin and very subtle in deep sleep, and that becomes very strong and very solid in waking state. I am the body. But for a realized soul, he never treats this body as I. He treats it in real sense. He treats this body as mine. When you are living in a room, you think it is my room or I room. How do you feel? My room. My is not I. But we always use the my as I. What is your name? My name is so and so. Does it you mean really? If you say my body, the name belongs to the body. And when I asked what is your name, you are not the name. Name belongs to you. And if I say, Ramji, can you come here? Why the body comes? Why the body comes? Yes, body and I are same. That's why when I come, when I say, Ramji, can you come here? The body of Ramji comes. I body comes, not my body. You will be separated and you will not come here, the body cannot come here. If you don't come here, can the body come here? Body is a corpse. If I ask the dead body to come near me, can it come? Where is that I gone? So, when we analyze it seriously to the complete, the last depth of the meaning, analytically, then everything we just go on doing and believing and relying upon haphazardly, nothing, there is no sense in it. When I ask the Ram to come, the body of Ram comes. Is it not utter foolishness? Does anybody think like this? This is to be thought over again and again seriously. How can I be the body? If the body dies, who dies really? And if there is no prana, the vital energy in this body, how can those germs seen in the dead body? It rots and you will see new lives in the dead body. New lives. Where from they arise? Life is still there. Life is all pervading. And we think my life is different from his life. If this sense dawns in us, then the whole world becomes one only. I means whole universe. But it is very hard to, this state of mind is so difficult to achieve because we have been habituated with this since our birth. That's how Santushtaha telling one word, he has told everything which contains everything in it. If you have the body feeling, you cannot be contented. Guarantee. And if you can give up this body feeling, and then you become complete, full, perfect, then there is no need for it. There is no desire. And then you are ever contented. Ever contented. Oh Lord, I need nothing. The Jnanis pray in this way only. Oh Lord, that's all. Even a true sensible devotee will not say, "Oh Lord, thy will be done." That is also a lower state of our being. Thy will be done if you say, or it is there already. Why there is need to say, "Oh Lord, thy will be done"? Does any child say, "Oh Father, you are my father. You are the head of the family"? Have you heard any child says like this? There is no need. It is already known to everyone. Which is already known. Where is the need of repeating it again and again and telling, "Oh my dear father, you are my father. I am your child"? Does any child say like that? Then why do you say, "Oh Lord, you are my father, you are my mother, tameva mata cha pita tameva"? Does he not know it? You fool. What foolishness we do when we pray, Lord, like this. "Oh Lord, you are the master of the whole universe. You are the creator." He doesn't know it. You have to remind him. It's as if he is asleep. He is not aware of it. You have to remind him, "Oh Lord, you are the father, mother, you are the controller of this world." Some great saints say it is not to remind God, but to purify my heart and speech. It is thereby my speech gets purified. It is not to praise the Lord. Swantah sukhaya tulasi raghunatha gatha bhasa nibaddha karomi. For my own pleasure's sake, I pray you, my Lord, take it some blubbering of a child. Just as the parents hear with great interest the haphazard words of the newly speaking child. Papa, it is very easy to say by mouth. Daddy, by the tongue. Very easy to say, so the child speaks fast. Mama, Papa, Mama, Papa, Ma, Dad. Oh, my child has started speaking. Say, Daddy, Daddy. Oh, my child. Mummy, Mummy. Come on. Tell Czechoslovakia. Oh. No, no. No, my child will speak later on. So they enjoy the child blubbering something. Similarly, "Oh Lord, foolish child, I want to praise you. It is only to satisfy my mind, my speech. It is not reminding you or really glorifying you. There is no question of glorifying the Lord." So the realized soul always utters the name, that's all. Your duty is to remember Him. He is all aware. Awareness is His form. and He is all pervading, He is also sitting within you. Does He not know? He is your everything. Anyhow, we do all this. So all these gets together to bring you contentment. That is the highest divine quality which has a family of all the divine good qualities. It is the master, contentment. Lord Krishna has also emphasized this point. Santosh, contentment, is the highest quality of my devotee. Whatever is there with it, he is ever satisfied with it, never complains, no complaint. Santushta satatam yogi. Satatam yogi, ever in the practice of yoga, means union. He never departs or forgets or never feels difference in the Lord and himself, the one and the same. Satatam yogi, ever content, steady in meditation, satatam yogi. Yatatma, always controlled self. Self means it differs according to its use. The meaning differs. The same self word is used for the body, sometimes for the senses, sometimes for the fourfold mind. Sometimes it indicates means the inner self, eightfold self, carrying body, and sometimes it means the absolute. So self is used in many contexts. Now here, Yatatma, controlled, self-controlled. Self means the body, senses and mind. Here. Of course, prana is within everything. Prana is understood. Prana means the energy which activates, which gives a momentum to all these senses, body, mind, etc. to activate, to move on. So prana is there involved in everything. Yatatma, self-controlled. Self means everything here. The body, sense and the fourfold mind, everything together.
Swamiji, prana is different from air, 5 elements. One is air, and prana and air are equal or different?
How do you understand air? Let us analyze it. Pardon?
5 elements.
Vayu, yes,
Air.
yes, air. How do you define air? that we have to go to the root.
It is in atmosphere outside.
Movement is called air. Movement. That's how you feel it by touch. A simple stanza some poet has given for the small children. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees nod their heads, the wind passes by. Without movement, you don't know what is air. So I sometimes define it when there is movement in the sky, which is not there. When you see the movement in the sky, that is called air, and that movement is energy, vibration, so it is prana also. Prana means vital energy. Energy means vibratory process, imbalanced state. This is how we have to analyze it. So when sky moves, that is called air. Movement is just apparent. Imbalanced state of the balanced state is called movement, energy or vibration. Try to understand the real sense of it. When the imbalanced state you see, it is nothing but balanced state is seem to be imbalanced. When the water is in a balanced state, it is called water. When it becomes imbalanced by some cause, we shall see the cause. Cause are many, not one. The helping cause, instrumental cause, supporting cause, direct, indirect cause. So many causes are there. So, when the balanced state becomes imbalanced, you have accepted that, then you see not the balanced state, you see the imbalanced state. That is how we were discussing the speed of the car, Ratha Parampara, speed of the car. There is no speed. No speed. Truly speaking, nothing moves, but it appears as if it is moving. Just as you see while traveling in a train or a speedy car, the side trees, they run behind. You are stagnant. The mountains, the trees, the other objects outside, they run behind. You are steady. They are running. Just opposite we see. Our wrong perception, imperfect senses. The senses change in a fraction of moment, and they change and they think the world is changing. When you change, you think others are changing, I am constant. That is our pervert intellect. Pervert intellect. Everything is just ulta, just opposite, we think. Somebody says something, just to the opposite we understand. That is our nature. That's how all the problems. Life is a problem. Why? Because we think just opposite. We understand the opposite. We do the opposite, what is forbidden. and we suffer and we blame others. This is our real life. So this speed when or movement when seen in non-moving sky, that is called air. And when there is movement, naturally there will be friction, and see, the heat is there. That is called fire. Fire is nothing but air itself. There is fire in the air. When you move your own palms, see where from this heat comes. Friction. And there is water in it. When you run, why do you perspire? Where from it comes? And why you feel heat in the body? Movement has all these. Water also, heat also. And that is how we have to understand the air, which is energy and which is seen always everywhere, but limitedly we think it is my prana. Same air, same energy, same vibration. And vibration means one wave will activate the other wave. It will go on. That is called vibratory process. So prana activates all the cells and the mind and the brain cells, everything in the body. And that is how the Vedas said in nutshell. Tat srištva tadanubhisat. After creating all these, the toys, he entered into everything in the form of prana. When the toys are there, put some cells inside it and have the remote in your hand. The toys are in your hand. That's how the God plays the trick. Enjoy the creation. You are nowhere, my dear. And we think there is none equal to me. Adhyosmi dhanavan sukhi konyasti sadrisha maya. I am great knowledgeable person. Nobody can challenge me. I know so many things. What do you know? I have studied thousands of philosophy books. Thousands. They are only books. You have read it. What have you achieved? After reading 1,000, again you want to read one more? Have you really gone through thousands? If you understand one, what is the need of going for the second? Why? How? On this, that beautiful story of Mahabharata on Yudhishthira. All these princes were studying in their guru's house. That was the tradition in the ancient time. So the royal inspectors went to see how much the princes have studied, what the teachers have taught them. Let us see. And all were very conform that Yudhishthira is highest intellectual boy He has gone through the whole book, and the inspector went on asking some questions to the students. One by one they said, "Yes, Guruji, we have studied this, I have studied this much. Of course, I am trying to go further, but now I have mastered this much." "Yes, can you tell anything within it?" He comes success. The other, everybody says something, whatever they have studied. In the end, when the inspector comes to Yudhishthir, "Yudhishthir, you are the best boy, come on, how much you have been taught? How much you have learnt? Come on." Yudhishthir says, "My great one, thy honor, I am now learning the first word, first sentence of the first book, yet I have not learnt it, so I cannot progress further." What was that? Satyam vada, speak the truth. Then comes dharmam chara, follow the dharma, the duty or the law. I am trying to learn the first sentence, Satyam vada. I have not mastered it, not understood it yet. How can I go further? Let me understand it first. He took whole life to understand what is truth, and yet he committed a mistake. By chance, by the force of Lord Krishna, he uttered a kind of indirect truth. Truth has got no condition. You cannot express it crookedly. It must be so simple. Whatever you are feeling within your heart, it must be expressed as it is. There should not be any addition, deduction and multiplication, etc. And that is impossible sometimes. You have to take support of other expressive words and some other things. So truth is so simple as well as so complicated and so hard to understand. And this is how we go through so many books, thousands of books I have gone through. I have studied that much. I have certificate so much, made doctorate in 10 subjects. What do you think of me? My dear, yet you know nothing. You know nothing. You have just crammed, by-hearted, just like a parrot, something found somewhere, written by someone or other, heard by someone or other. All these books are written in this way only. Somebody heard something, he thought this is right, he went on writing it. Somebody else comes and reads it, oh, this is the authority. He reads something, understands something else, and writes something else. I have gone through thousands of meaningful comments on Gita. in many languages, Hindi, English, Odia, so many Gitas I have gone through. Everybody has his own opinion. How everybody is different from each other if it is one only? And that we read and understand something and write something, I am the authority now. This is how our knowledge is. Anyhow, we have to understand everything thoroughly well. To its root, yes. Oh. Satatam yogi yatatma, self-controlled, dridha nischaya, who possessed a firm conviction. Conviction means one-pointed mind. Then only strong faith you have. We sometimes disbelieve ourselves. How to believe others, how to believe our mind. Dridha nischaya, firmly convinced in his own decision. And that decision comes out of the core of the heart. We don't hear it, we overhear it, and we hear other sounds, not the inner sound. With the mind and intellect dedicated to me, Mayarpita mano buddhi, mind and intellect dedicated to me. We have dedicated ourselves to thousands. Madbhaktaha same priya. In this way, one who is devoted to me, he is my dear one. Have we all these qualities? This Mayarpita mano buddhi, our intellect and mind is given to so many. On this, our Osho gives a beautiful joke. His man is क्या हुआ? Nasiruddin, Mullah Nasiruddin. Also quotes his name all the time. He is his person. Once Mullah Nasiruddin, some imaginary person, Mullah Nasiruddin once goes to his guru, his teacher, and breaks his head and weeps, Guruji, please save me. You are only can save me. No one else can save me, Guruji, or else I will die, he will kill me. Who is going to kill you? I don't know. He says, I don't know. Then how do you know that he is going to kill me? Guruji, you don't understand. Somebody comes when I am not in the house. Somebody comes in my absence. He puts a note inside pushes the note inside the door. And when I come, I open my door, I see that note. What is written there? How do you know he is going to come? That is what he writes. Don't chase my wife at night. or else I shall kill you. This is what he writes. So Guruji says, it is so simple. Why do you want to die? He will kill you. Don't chase his wife. No, whose wife? I don't know. How does you know? Whose wife? No, he doesn't write his name. Then so what? So what? Is it one? There are so many. To whom shall I give up chasing? Unless I find the name. It is just a funny example, but it is the case of every one of us. How many items, how many things we desire for and we run behind them? Is it one? Our mind is given to all of them. We are chasing behind the sense objects only. Not only at night, day and night, even in the dream, we are chasing our wanted objects, sense objects. Every moment we are aware of fulfilling our desires. The whole life we wait for it. At least, my dear, we can understand, I need nothing. Accept it and enjoy the bliss. One who says from his heart of heart, Oh Lord, I want nothing. He is the happiest man under the sun. He can laugh to his heart's content. He can only laugh and dance with joy. One who needs nothing, one who has nothing of his own, one who chases no ideas, no desires, he is the happiest man. So in this way, our mind is scattered away. Day and night we have given this mind to so many. I want that, I want that. Oh, this is very nice motto. I should have some mottos like this. The moment I see, I get the desire. Not one, hundreds. Oh, this curtain, it looks nice. So I should have one for my room. Every moment we go on increasing our desires. Swamiji, it is so beautiful, it is so warm, but how it is dirty. No, its color is like this. It is pashmina, you know. It is very costly. Oh, I should have one. So thin and so warm. Some Japanese presented me a paper-like quilt. Paper-like. In your hand you can carry it anywhere. And when you cover it, in minus 40 degrees you will not feel cold. I should have one. I should have one. Oh, we have gone beyond time. Anyway, tomorrow we shall discuss still more elaborately. So all these qualities a devotee should have, most important qualities, high divine qualities. Then when he is dedicated to me in all sense, mentally, verbally and physically, bodily. So how can he be not dear to me? He is very dear to me. My devotee is dear to me. Tomorrow we shall see further in detail this one only. What is called contentment? What is called yatatma, dridha nischaya, one-pointed, strong will? All these again we shall see. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasesate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai, Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai, Krishna Bhagavan ki jai, Gita Mata ki jai. Hari Om.